大家好，在这个 live 开始之前呢，要先祝福大家有一个佛诞快乐的一个节日啦。Before this live begin, I would like to wish all of you a happy Vesak Day. Vesak Day is a day to remember the birth of the Buddha. 佛诞这个节日呢，就是要我们呢记得佛祖呢诞生他是一个为我们世人呢带来光明还有智慧的一个圣人。所以呢，这一天是佛教里面其中一个非常重要的一个日期了。在不同的亚太区啊，甚至其他的外国的国家，好像美国啊、加拿大，总之有佛教徒的地方，都会庆祝这个重要的日期。Regardless where you are, whether you are in foreign countries or in Southeast Asian countries, all of us will celebrate this very important Buddhist festival, which is the Vesak Day. Likewise, in Thailand, there will be a lot of celebrations. There will be a lot of Buddhist services, chanting, prayer services occurring throughout the country to allow Buddhists a time of reflection on the teachings of the Buddha, and also to remember how we can live a better life to benefit ourselves and all the sentient beings in this world. So before I proceed with today's sharing, I will first share my video link to all my viewers. Today, I would like to share one of the most miraculous ritual that is often conducted in the temples in Thailand. And it is through this ritual that many of the followers that I met in Facebook and in different social media platforms that have caused them to have curiosity towards this ritual as to what is it about actually and how can this ritual can benefit all of our lives. 这个供佛祭呢，是佛教里面一个非常好、非常有一个特别意义的一个法事或者叫做法门啊。那我今天就会跟大家分享一下，什么叫做供佛祭，怎么样去进行这个供佛祭的这个活动，还有呢，它是怎么能够让我们活得有一个更加美满的一个生活，是一个很殊胜的一个法事哦，也是呢一个我很建议我所有认识的人去参加的一场法事，因为呢人生始终都是被我们不同的因果所影响的，我们每个人都带着不同的前辈子的一些因果来到这个世界上，有些是好的因果，也有不好的因果。那这个是我们来到这辈子很难避免的一个后果了，因为这个宇宙我们不管做什么事情，有因必有果，这个是一定的，这个是宇宙的定律。所以呢，为什么有些人出生就生病啊，或者呢，有些人出生他们就或者在一个很不好的家庭里面又受到很多的苦难，那我们平常人是没有办法了解这个原因，为什么呢？因为我们看不到我们上辈子是做了什么坏事情啊。我们在投胎的那个过程当中呢，就喝了那个就是我们在投胎的过程当中呢，道教就相信我们喝了一个麻婆汤，所以呢，这个汤会让我们呢忘记前辈子的事情啊。那为什么我们要忘记前辈子的事情呢？因为来到这个世界上就是投胎新的人生，我们最重要的是要做什么事情？就是 focus 在这一辈子的那个修行啊。focus 在这一个人生新的一个人生一个 cultivation 对不对？所以呢，我们如果还记得上辈子的事情呢，就很多事情都会很混乱了，对不对？你又想着前辈子这个是我的老公或者是我的老婆，然后这一辈子又见到他，又跟他前缘未了等等这些事情，所以呢，我们投胎的过程是当中呢，我们是被 就被这个投胎的过程洗掉我们过去的那种那个记忆啊。We in our process of reincarnation, we have actually been our memory of previous life have been removed. Because if we are still able to remember our past life, then life will be very complicated. You suddenly, one day walk on the street and realize that the person is your husband or wife in the previous life, right? Then what are you going to do with your current relationship, like your marriage? For example, if you're already married with children, then suddenly when you're walking on the street, you realize that someone stranger walking past is actually your husband or wife from the previous life. Then life will be very complicated. That's why through the process of reincarnation, our memory have actually been removed from our pre-consciousness. And this will actually help us to focus on our present life and to live a better life. So ultimately, what is most important is really the cultivation of this present life. And one of the best things to do in terms of having a positive cultivation is really to borrow the positive energy from the Buddha, right? This is the Emerald Buddha, and it is actually considered as the national Buddha. Throughout Thailand history, Thailand has met with a lot of negative events. For example, like pandemic, warfare, war due to foreign countries wanting to invade Thailand. And it was because of the worshipping of this Emerald Buddha that Thailand has been really been able to successfully overcome the various negative events in the past, right? In the long history of Thailand, it has because of their Buddhist belief and of their tradition of worshiping the Emerald Buddha. Thailand as a country has been able to remain as one of the last, all right, countries that have never been colonized by any foreign power. And until today, all right, the nation, all right, Thailand is still one that is very much devoted to Buddhism, continue to practice Buddhism, and it is really a privilege, all right, for Thai people to be able to have the blessings of the Buddha over their life. I personally have lived in Thailand for a very long period of time and have understand Thai culture very well. All right, Thai people are friendly people and they are usually very easygoing. They understand that happiness can be derived from simple pleasures. Also, I personally this is something that I agree because most Thai people they also are Buddhist. And one of the Buddhist teaching is to learn to be grateful for our life, for our blessings. And being someone who have stayed in Thailand for a very long, right? I have visited many different temples and I have also become a monk myself, have entered monkhood myself. So one of the things that I realized is that, right, for people who are more who have a smoother path in life usually are those people who also understand the fact that we alone as human beings are very weak in the sense that there are a lot of disasters in this world, a lot of problems in this world that we cannot overcome only through our own efforts. Sometimes we need external help or even help that is invisible to help us in ways that are uh, unthinkable. For example, I myself are someone who have met with a lot of problems in life in the past. For example, there was a period of time I have a tumor in my body, and then subsequently have to go for operation and stuff like that. But throughout all this period, right, I believe that one of the reasons why I am still surviving healthily is because I am a Buddhist, and I have practiced some of the very I have taken part in some of the very good Buddhist ritual. For example, the adoption of Buddha statue, all right, which is the Emerald Buddha, all right. Mine was also right. My Buddha statue has also been placed in the temple in Thailand, right? With my destiny information, such as the date and time of birth, right? Consecrated together with this Buddha statue. And this is one of the reasons why I believe I have been able to survive many various negative events in life. Perhaps I will also show you some of the photos, right, of what really happened during Buddha statue adoption. This is a ritual that has to be conducted in a temple by senior monk. In Singapore, a lot of a lot of people, right? They set up a shop, especially those who sell amulet or they sell various kind of feng shui or astrological services. They simply place your Buddha statues in their shop and claim that it will help them. But actually, this is not the original way of conducting Buddha statue adoption. How we go about conducting this Buddha statue adoption is you have to invite the senior monk to perform a prayer ritual for you. So as you can see, this is where, right? This is where the Buddha statue adoption is being conducted, right? And this is where the senior monk will pray for the devotees who adopted this Buddha, praying with their date and time of birth. Within Buddha statue adoption ritual, sometimes you can also, as you wish, to lay various kinds of sangatang, which are called giving alms to the monks in the temple to help them in their practice, in their monkhood. For example, in this case, right? All right, perhaps I will open the picture again with another software. So just give me a moment as I launch the software. So this is what happens during Buddha statue adoption. Very often it is conducted together with the candle ritual because it is a mass chanting ceremony. And of course, the various devotees will also like to sponsor the living of the monks in the temple. And through the giving alms, or what we call giving alms, which is the existing of monkhood, right, through financial means. So the monk will consecrate this Buddha statue right here, basing on the date and time of birth, which are the destiny information of the devotees. So it is not something that you can anyhow perform in a shop, in an amulet shop, or in a kind of feng shui kind of service that kind of outlet, right? It has to be conducted in the temple by the senior monk. And the Buddha statue is actually made by the temple themselves, all right? It's made in the temple. It is not something that is manufactured in a shop, all right? As you can see, the Buddha statue is having various auspicious items such as the gemstone right here, right? The whole body is being decorated with various gemstones, all right? It is very beautifully colored with gold. All right, the behind of the Buddha statue also is having various gemstones on it, right? So it is also at the bottom. It is being stuffed with temple soil and various holy items. So it is really 是一个很殊胜的一个机会了，不是每个人都有机会能够供佛机哦，这个供佛机的这个法门，不是每个人都有机会可以做得到哦。因为呢，不是每一位高僧也是懂得这一项法门的，懂得这一项法门的高僧呢，都需要经过很长时间的修行，而且呢，他们本身要知道怎么样去供奉已经被 adopted 的这些佛像了。那这些佛像最后呢，他们都会被放在佛庙里面哦。 都是被放在佛庙里面供奉的，所以能够看得到我看能不能够zoom in一下你看得到这些佛像呢，到最后都是被供奉在这个佛台上面的。所以呢，并不是说好像新加坡的那种店不懂什么就帮你说供了这个佛机，他们就把你的佛像放在店里面，放在他们一个 office space 里面供奉。那真正的做法呢，是要放在庙里面的所以大家能够看得到很清楚的看得到。而且呢，做这个有没有看得到？这些都是已经被adopted 的一些佛像了。那这些佛像被 adopted 以后呢，也是每天高僧都会在这个大堂里面为信众为这些 adopt 这些Buddha statues 的信众呢去念经每天都会给信众一个加持所以就会带来很好的一个功效那些功效呢，是我们能够改变我们因果的一个方法所以刚才已经说到了，我们人生会带来很多不同的一些果报嘛，对不对？我们人生都带来很多不同的果报，因为我们真的不知道上一辈子我们是不是杀了人，是不是曾经虐待过别人，或者呢，是不是曾经对好像不同的好像可能偷了人家的钱，或者曾经做过很多坏事情好像好像可能杀了人或者甚至去打抢人家的钱等等的我们真的不懂上辈子我们做了什么坏事情所以我们真的自己本身呢，那个业力嘛，我们很多时候罪恶深重那个业力我们是不可以只靠自己去灭掉这些因果的一些关系或者一些业债就很多时候，为什么有些人就问我，很多客人就问我，为什么我总是不顺？很多冤亲债主呢，就来到我的人生骚扰我给我麻烦等等的。那我只能够坦白告诉大家的一件事情，就是你前辈子有植了不好的因果，这个是确确实实的真理很多时候你的运气不好，你人生不好，并不是人家在害你，很多时候是因为你要消灭你前辈子所种过的一些恶果有因必有果，这个是宇宙的一个定律来的。所以呢，当你只有能够靠自己的能力去清除这些恶果嘛，或者一些债我们叫做因果上面的一些债其实我们能做的事情是很有效、很有限的、很有限的。我们必须要借助神或者佛的力量来加持我们，我们才能够活得一个更好的生活。就等于你是一只流浪猫，你在荒山野岭那边迷路了，没有东西吃的，那你有什么机会可以活下来的？有一个就是要看你的缘分了。如果你刚刚走过一个地方，有一些车经过，那个车里面就刚刚有一个好的人下来，然后带你回家养你，那就是等于一只流浪猫需要借助人的能量才能够过得更好的生活，对不对？就等于我自己也是 adopt 了一些小猫也是看到他们在荒山野岭那边没有东西吃，所以才带他们回家。因为我相信呢，虽然小猫不是像人一样生命跟人的那个生命的那个不平等始终他们是动物，可是他们还是生命你给他们一个好的地方居住，好的东西吃，或者呢给一个 shelter 给他们住，那也是一种功德所以我们人也是一样我们人呢也是必须要靠着佛或者神的能量，我们才能够更上一层楼这个是我学算命还有风水呢，学了那么多年都有30年的历史能够了解的一个重点因为我们真的人 一命二运三风水四指引的五读书六名气象八精神九教鬼眼十养生，对不对？所以到最后呢，真的真的要懂得利用能够让我们能够活得更好的不同的方法来改造我们的人生改造我们的人生。当然到最后还是要看你自己的选择命跟运是什么东西？命你生出来的时候就是一些注定的事情，等于打个比喻，你生出来是一个男生，那你一辈子坦白说都是一个男生的基因的一个身体对不对？当然现在有变性的手术，那就是运好像打个比喻你生出来是一个在一个非常贫穷的家里面出生的，那就是你的命了那运是什么呢？运是我们的行为跟选择，我们的 free will and action In terms of astrological reading, right, we all of us have destiny, our fate, and our decade trends, what we call 一命二运. Your destiny is one that you are born with, and that is something that you can't change. For example, you are born male gender. You are born into a single parent family. And that is something that you cannot change. That is your destiny, so to speak. But there is always this decade trend that we refer to, or what we call the life development. And that is strongly influenced by our decision making and our actions. That's why 一命二运二运的说法就是呢，你要选择对的东西要选择把自己靠近一些好的能量近朱者赤，近墨者黑birds of the same feather flock together, right? 所以为什么我都很喜欢去佛庙去跟一些高僧他们去学习佛法甚至不同的法门，因为我知道这些东西除了帮助我自己，也能够帮助我的朋友，还有我的客人甚至我的观众所以这个供佛机的这个仪式呢，这个法门呢，是其中一门最好的一个法门来的，因为你就把自己的那个 destiny information就跟这个供佛机的那个气场那个灵气融合在一起就是一个天人合一的一个法门来的。我不是说了，人靠自己的能力是很难改造命运的，就等于一只小猫，它在郊外里面没有东西吃然后呢又没有水喝，除了有人去帮助它，它才能够逃过一劫也是为什么我说我很喜欢去 adopt 一些小动物，因为我帮助他们的时候，自己也是有一个喜悦也是知道同时呢我救了一命不管你救的那个命是什么命，也是在救人不管你救什么命都是在见这个佛陀救人一命勝過百級浮陀係咪？In terms of Cantonese, right? There's this saying, actually in Chinese, there's this saying, 救人一命胜过拔级佛陀所以呢，等于我们人生也是一样，我们必须要靠着佛祖的能量，才能够让我们能够更上一层楼能够人生的那个因果能够改变得更好。那 Emperor Buddha 就是这个玉佛呢，是泰国至高无上的一尊佛来的是国家级的一个宝物来的。因为泰国曾经就面对过很多天灾人祸好像瘟疫以前也是有瘟疫泰国，然后呢也是不同的国家也是侵略，就是要 conquer 好像把泰国占为己有好像缅甸常常就是跟泰国打仗的可是泰国的皇室一直就有被这个玉佛的那个保佑。所以到今天呢，泰国从来没有被任何的国家呢成功的变成了一个殖民地。 殖民地啦，殖民地就是 colonize， 从来没有被别的国家 colonize 过啊。所以呢，是我觉得啦，本身我自己觉得是一个每个人呢都应该做的一个法事来的，因为呢，这个真的除了帮助你的运气会改好了，也是能够帮你补你的财窗。什么叫财窗呢？我们每个人嘛，都带着一笔钱来到这个人生的，你们知道吗？等于八字里面，我们看一个命盘，日主就代表你，然后正财偏财就是代表你的财富啦。当然也要看你日主是胜旺还是胜弱，才知道你带来的财富有多少钱。辰戌丑未这三个土的元素的地支呢，就是我们所说的财窗了。有些人有带财窗过来，有些人没有带财窗生到这个人生。那你真的没有带财窗来到这个人生，那你怎么办呢？ Right? In terms of Batu reading, all of us have the wealth storage. They are called the 辰戌丑未 or the indirect wealth or indirect wealth that is hidden within the 辰戌丑未, which are the four of the branches that carries with them hidden elements. What if you are someone that is born without all these wealth storages within your destiny? How are you able to increase your capacity to earn money and subsequently use the money to benefit many other people within your own life? Buddha statue adoption is also one of the methods to help you to increase your wealth storage. Likewise, right, the Emperor Buddha is a Buddha that can help to enhance wealth. That is also why, right, the royal family in Thailand is continuously, right, through many generations. Now it's the 10th generation. They are still worshiping the Emperor Buddha, right? They are actually having this grand palace in Bangkok that house the Emperor Buddha, and people who enter this temple is not allowed to take any photos or videos of the Emperor Buddha because it is the most sacred Buddha in Thailand. And if you know the facts, right, as a matter of fact, the king of Thailand is the richest king in the world, right? He is the richest monarch throughout the entire world, all right? His wealth is uncomparable by any other kings or royalties in this world. So perhaps I will share with you a prayer that was made during the Buddha statue adoption. Get an Buddha statue. So because the internet is kind of choppy, you can watch all this video on my YouTube channel, right? Just simply search Buddha statue adoption, and you'll be able to find out more about this Buddha statue adoption ceremony. And some of the benefits of adopting the Buddha statue is to enhance wealth and financial prosperity. And perhaps I will increase the size of the forms. Right, some of the benefit that has been right has been shown right from the adoption of the Buddha statue is, of course, firstly, it will help to enhance wealth and financial prosperity. I also have to admit this is true because I personally has adopted the Buddha statue myself in various temples throughout Thailand. And I will say currently, I feel, all right, the Buddha has blessed me with sufficient financial resources to use for myself to use, for my family members to use. Besides the running of these Dhamma Galleria as one of my hobby, all right, honestly speaking, this hobby of mine of astrological reading and feng shui services is actually one of the businesses that I am currently running. Of the many other businesses that I'm running, both in Singapore and Thailand, there are actually digital gaming, dental services, which is a laboratory. All right, I have a dental laboratory in Singapore. Actually employ about 20 over people in Singapore. And of course, this is a side hobby by astrological services, because I believe that astrology and of course Buddhist teaching and feng shui will be able to help many other people in their life, right, to live a better life. So definitely, I personally have to attest to this point that Buddha statue adoption will be able to enhance wealth and financial prosperity. All right. And of course, it helps to generate a fortunate and positive life, because Buddha ultimately has the ultimate wisdom of life, all right? Through enlightenment, Buddha has been able to give us humankind, right, a lot of good lessons in terms of what to do with our life, how to have a better life condition, etc. And as I have mentioned, all of us bring with us a lot of negative karma from our previous life. And the adoption of the Buddha statue will be able to help remove the life obstacles and provide strength to overcome difficulties. Because you are being merged with the energy of the Buddha, especially when it is being chanted by the senior monks in the temple daily. All right, this is something that has to take place, right, for a proper and original Buddha statue adoption. Right, the senior monks in the temple have to conduct prayers for you every day. If not, all right, like those shops in Singapore, those amulet shops in Singapore, or feng shui shops in Singapore, they just place your Buddha statue somewhere, right, to collect dust, right? There's no monks to chant over it to give you the prayers of blessings. So that kind of adoption is basically useless. If you really want a real kind of ritual to be conducted, you have to have the senior monk to conduct prayer for you, all right? To have the senior monk to conduct daily prayer for you. Otherwise, it is just useless, right? Those feng shui shops in Singapore, they say they conduct this Buddha statue adoption for you, but they don't have monks to chant over your Buddha statue that you have adopted. So basically, it's just collecting dust in the feng shui shop, right? The proper way to do it is to have a monk to pray for your Buddha statue every day inside the temple, right? That is the proper step to do it. For my way of doing things, right, I always ensure that I am following the proper steps towards the conducting of ritual, because I have witnessed too many too many hazards in Singapore. A lot of masters, they have never lived in Thailand, they have never entered monkhood, they have never studied feng shui, never studied bazi, but in Singapore, a lot of them are opening shops, selling you live jams, and doing all kinds of funny things. All right, this is something that I am against. Right, I personally have been following various masters and guru monks in Thailand for more than 10 years, and have also entered monkhood myself. So I know what is the proper conduct and proper way of doing things, especially when you conduct a ritual. Okay, so Long Po Songnik is the monk who will conduct this Buddha statue adoption. And he is one of the most senior monks in Northern Thailand. You can find out more about him, right? He has entered monkhood since 10 years old and has learned all the proper methods of conducting ritual from the senior monks in Thailand. So there are many pointers, right, or many effects that will take place due to this Buddha statue adoption. For example, improving the work capacity and productivity, increase mental stability, concentration, and success, enhance focus and determination. All this will help you to be able to achieve greater success in life. Because as I mentioned, your destiny info will be consecrated together with the Buddha statue, which will bring about positive effects to your life. Of course, it will also help to facilitate a smooth sailing life, turning negative situations into opportunities, and also help you in terms of your bodily chi, and also to help you to prevent financial losses. So there are really a lot of positive pointers, all right, that you can read through from my website. I will encourage all of us to conduct this ritual, because this is what I have personally witnessed as the most powerful ritual so far for myself. For myself, because right, I have, as I mentioned, I have also encountered many problems in my life in the past, including illnesses and financial difficulties. But due to the help of such a Buddha statue adoption ritual, I have actually seen a lot of improvements in my own life. And other things that this Buddha statue adoption will help you is to enhance your personal attractiveness and charisma, leading to positive treatments and benefits. That is very much like increasing your metta. Metta means loving kindness from people, right? Increasing your social relationship and help you to conquer your enemies and cause a positive impact to your personality and outlook. It also helps to prevent life-threatening injuries or illnesses and shields against black magic and evil spells. This is a very important point because, especially in Singapore, I have met many clients who have actually adopted some kind of yin items in their own life, or what they like to call 把让，就是那些鹰牌啊、骨粉啊、骨灰做的那些佛牌啊，用豉油做的一些佛牌，然后自己呢弄到自己呢就运气很差，因为他们不懂怎么养小鬼啊，也不懂怎么供奉这些鹰牌，然后到最后呢就被black fire 了，然后就是被 back 就是反咬了，被这些鹰牌 backfire。所以这个 Buddha statue adoption 也是能够 shield against black magic and evil spells， 是一个很好能够保护你的一个法事。So you bring peace and joy and happiness, improves overall quality of life and emotional well-being, leading to more opportunities for good deeds and karma. And it helps to cleanse your mind, purifies your mind, removing past negative karma, facilitates receiving help from others in times of need. Obviously, it will deepen your connection with the Buddha and deities, because every day the monk will be making prayers for you in the temple, all right, over the Buddha statue that you have adopted. Okay, so I will say, really, it is a very positive kind of ritual, and all of us should consider taking part, at least for yourself or for your family members, because different sizes of Buddha statue can accommodate various individuals. For instance, right, if you want to conduct this ritual for your family members, the medium size, which is at an adoption of 980 Singapore dollars, can consist of 3 individuals. Whereas the one that is large in size, which is this one, right, right, very large in size, this is able to accommodate to up to 5 individuals. All right, this is able to accommodate up to 5 individuals. All right, at a contribution of $1,880. All right, these are for sponsoring the livelihood of the monks, and of course, during the prayers, the daily prayers, items have to be prepared for the prayers. For example, incense, papers and sticks, and fruits and various items for offering to the Buddha. So this is a lifetime, right, contribution. It's just a one-off contribution. After this one-off contribution, there will not be annual fee, all right, of maintenance or whatever, all right. And of course, during the adoption, you can also donate Sankatan package to the temple to help the monk in terms of providing with daily necessities, help them with their living. For example, the monk roots, right, will be also donated in this Sankatan package. So it is really a very powerful ritual for wish granting, for wealth, for luck, for fame enhancing, for protection, and more. For more information, you can actually find out more from my website. You can simply type Dhamma Galleria and learn more, all right, by the subsection under the Buddha statue adoption. All right, the small size one, which can accommodate to 1 individual, is at a contribution of $680 Singapore only. So the monks will host the Buddha statue in the temple, and you will, all right, your Buddha statues will receive daily offering of prayer, right, as shown in the photo here. Right, many people have already taken part in this Buddha statue adoption, as you can see, because it is really very helpful and very powerful in terms of its effects. Eventually, you will be able to experience the positive effects and understand that is really, all right, you will not regret, all right, going for this ritual. And lastly, this ritual is conducted within the temple by senior monk. So everything is following the proper procedure of doing things, all right? It is not like in Singapore, whereby those feng shui shops just simply, get one Buddha statue for you and place it somewhere in the shop and say that this is called an adoption without any monk prayers or consecration, right? So many people have really adopted, all right, already adopted, right, these Buddha statues. More are to come. Given that now I am in Thailand, I will be able to help you arrange this ritual personally and help the temple, to have making sure that all the information given is correct during the Buddha statue adoption. And of course, all the Sankadan, the giving of alms, and all the offerings of the monk groups, right, are all towards the existence or all towards the helping of the monks to have a proper cultivation, a spiritual cultivation. So that is ultimately one of the greatest merits also. In terms of Buddhism, we always believe in the Sangata means, right, to offer the daily necessities, food, or even monk groups to the monks. Sangha is 我们所说的僧人Dhamma, Sangha and Buddha， 就是呢佛僧还有呢佛法呢，就是我们佛教里面呢三大宝物嘛，对不对？我们每次念经都Namo Dhamma呀，Namo Sangha呀，还有Namo Buddha呀，都是在供奉就是在拜祭我们的佛祖、我们的僧侣，还有我们的佛法所以呢，共生也是一个非常好的一个cultivation 积功德也是一个很好的，就是共生是一个积功德很好的一个功德啦。所以真的这个机会很难得，我现在在泰国亲身在泰国如果你有什么重要的 prayer request 好像你知道自己最近财运不好或者生意不太好，我可以亲身的 personally 告诉那个高僧你的那个 prayer request， 叫那个高僧可以比较 focus 在那个 prayer 上面，帮你在财运上面事业方面有一个更好的发展所以呢，这个玉佛就是你们会 adopt 的这个玉佛就是这样的，这个是 large size 的，是非常大个当然是非常贵重的一个佛像也是能够有缘可以供佛机的，都是一个很殊胜的一个机会。有缘者有缘者呢，真的要珍惜了有缘的话呢，真的要珍惜这个机会了。因为我在泰国也只会待那2个星期，待了2个星期之后呢，我就回来新加坡了，也很难帮你们亲自去供奉这个玉佛I will only be in Thailand for about 14 days. So after the 14 days, right, I will no longer be able to help you to adopt this Buddha statue personally and help you to express to the senior monks there what are your specific prayer requests, especially, all right, for example, people who are running their own business, you want to have better wealth development, want to have better career prospects, right? This will be the best time for you to make your specific prayer request because I am personally in Thailand, and I will speak to the senior monks myself personally to convey to him your prayer requests. Okay, and this is also my opportunity to help my followers, my clients, my viewers, and at the same time help the temple. Okay, so it is like 一箭双雕了哈，能够同时帮助我的客人、我的观众，还有呢我所有的朋友呢，也同时能够帮助佛庙，所以呢要把握这个机会了。我只会在泰国大概14天的时间哈，过了之后就没了哈，我就回来新加坡了哈。所以呢，真的哈，希望大家能够呢。把握这个良好的良缘呢，这个是一个很殊胜的一个机会。什么叫做殊胜呢？就殊胜就是天时地利人和，都一切让你顺顺利利的，那就是殊胜了。你现在看到我在跟你讲解这个法事这个供佛之机的法事，也并不是说一个偶然呢，也是因为你跟这个供佛机的法事有一个缘分然后呢，你也知道自己是值得过上更加好的人生，能够借助神跟佛祖的力量，改变自己的命运，改变自己的因果，让自己能够过上更加美好的一个人生，一个美好的一个前途。所以这些都是很殊胜的，都是天时地利人和在全部 synchronize 在一起，让你听到我跟你讲这个供佛机的一个法事 ，right? Everything that happens, right, is no coincidence. Now that you are watching and understanding that, right, you are sitting in front of the monitor watching this live sharing of how this Buddha statue adoption have transformed my own life and the lives of many other people. It is no coincidence. It is really it is really opportunity, right? Or very special timing, right? Of having me purposefully, intentionally, all right, sharing with you the positive effects of Buddha statue adoption at this right timing, at this right place, at the right time. Now that I'm in Thailand, all right, I will be able to arrange for you this Buddha statue adoption ritual personally. All right. So don't miss this opportunity. After that, I will be back to Singapore already and will not be able to help you to convey to the monk the special prayer request that you have. For example, you want to enhance your career luck, your financial development, your family peace, your relationship, your marriage, or even you have just moved to a new house and you want to have a blessing for your house and to consecrate or adopt this Buddha statue together with your new house address. It can be arranged because now I'm in Thailand, all right, I can arrange for you personally. 所以呢，那些搬了新家的人嘛，你也是可以供这个佛机，就是把你新的家的地址然后交给我，我会告诉高僧帮你的新家做一个供佛机的一个仪式，让你的佛就是让你的新家呢被佛光保佑佛光照住你们的新家，让一切顺顺利利、平平安安，然后呢财源广进，每个家人都身体健康。那如果你是一个事业上有自己business， 你是一个 business owner 啦，你也是可以把你公司的名字给我 ，right? If you are a business owner, you can also pass me your business name. Your business name can also be prayed to, all right, by the senior monk in temple, right, through the adoption of this Buddha statue, okay, to help your business to grow positively and achieve a successful development in the near future. Okay, so that's basically how it goes about. If you really want to find out more, you can WhatsApp me directly. So many of you already have my WhatsApp number, right? I have no doubt about that. But just to share with you again, you can always WhatsApp me at this number, this number here, all right? +65 984 111 +64 984 111 and I will be able to reply you immediately, all right, regarding any questions that you have. So once again, wishing all of you a beautiful Vesak Day. Have a blessed Vesak Day. 祝福大家呢有一个非常美好的佛诞节日，也希望呢每个人继续被佛祖保佑，有一个平安然后呢非常圆满的人生。Wishing you all having a very wholesome life and have a very beautiful destiny. Thank you very much for watching and feel free to WhatsApp me, right, if you have any questions. Do feel free to like and share my video also and subscribe to my channel if you like my sharing. I will see you in the next live video. Bye bye.